Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Makeup Show with Lipstick Biddies. I'm so excited because I'm here today with an incredible makeup artist and brand owner, Mari Shten. Hi, Mari. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm so happy to be here. Finally, we here see each other in person again. Yes.
Is this your first year at the Makeup Show with Lash Lash?
It's our second time at New York. Show we also been to Chicago before the pandemic. Yes, so it's my third show.
How exciting is it to be at these shows?
It's so great. I love the energy. I always been coming here since since I started doing makeup. So I used to come here just to attend, to meet new people, to learn about the brands. And now I'm very happy to be on another side with my brand represented here. So yeah, it's been great.
So you were mentioning you moved here. You're Russian?
Yes, I'm from Russia originally. I moved here about 13 years ago. It's going to be 13 in January. And I've been doing makeup for about 15 years. And in the middle of me doing makeup, I do a lot of private clients, a lot of celebrity, a lot of red carpet, special events, also fashion and beauty. And I was looking for, I remember sitting there cutting my lashes because they were way too long for my clients, and trying to make them smaller, trying to figure out how to make them look less noticeable. And I'm like, they don't exist. So, slowly I started working on the ideas, trying to figure out the lash that I want, and I came out with Lash Lash.
I've talked about Lash Lash on the podcast before. It used to be Mari Shten Beauty. So if you heard me talk about Mari Shten Beauty, Lash Lash is now the new name of Mari Shten Beauty. Amazing individual lashes. And then the most innovative thing that you did was the lash slices. So can you tell the listeners a little bit about what the lash slices are and how you came about to do that system? Because it's so genius.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long process, but I wanted to make something that's a little easier for a consumer, also as a makeup artist, because a lot of times someone who's not a professional makeup artist look at the individual eyelashes and they get a little scared. They're like, I'm not going to be able to do this. So I'm like, how can I bring that lightness of individual eyelashes but make it easier? And so this idea came kind of between getting the trios but also pre-cut eyelashes, something in between where you still can build your own lash, shorter, longer, and combining two different styles. So it's all in one box. We have 4 styles, and you can mix and match. You can make it fuller. You can layer them. So you really can customize for yourself, and it's much easier to apply on yourself. So that's the latest collection, and I'm working on more styles for the collection.
Yeah.
So it's going to be out hopefully in a few months.
Awesome. Well, it's also a time saver because I will say from experience, I feel like this is something that makeup artists have done for a while, is cut up their lashes to make a custom lash for their client. But with the lash slices and then your individuals, you're able to do it so much faster because it's already kind of pre-done. So how has your makeup applications kind of shifted now that you have your own lashes? I'm sure it's much more easy, right?
Yes. I mean, first of all, I'm very, very fast now with the lashes.
Yeah.
I can apply them really quick. And also all of my clients now know the lashes and they all request them. So even sometimes, it's they're like, oh, I want the lashes. I'm like, yes, of course. So but yeah, it's just I know how much it brings to the makeup. So it's such a small detail, but if it's done right, it just changes the game. So yeah, definitely. Lashes for days.
Do you have any tips for people like me who cannot, first of all, well, I'll say this. Your lashes are the easiest lashes, individual lashes that I've ever worked with. So it's been much easier for me to do individual lashes in general since I got my hands on your product. But what is a tip you could give for under eye lashes, the lower lash line, because that is the bane of my existence, and yours looks so gorgeous right now.
Thank you. I think, take the shortest. I use my 6 millimeters for me, if I get the lash right in between my own lashes, it will stay. It's not gonna turn in a very weird way. It's gonna stay there. You can reapply. You can apply mascara on top of it, and it's gonna be great. So for me, I think it's getting in the right position, and that's it. Yeah.
What would you say, because I know like you're still a working makeup artist and you have your own brand, what would you say to the listeners that may have like an idea in their head or ready to launch a brand and they're a makeup artist? What would you say like is one piece of advice you could give them as they're starting their journey?
As a makeup artist or as a brand?
Transitioning from doing makeup to like following a brand, yeah.
First of all, it's a lot of work. Yes, so even I didn't realize how much more work it is, and just be patient. And if you believe in your product and if you believe in the idea, just keep working on it. That's it. Like you never stop. You literally never stop. Like even when I do makeup, I'm thinking about the product. When I'm doing product, I'm thinking about makeup. So it's like becomes one big world, but it's a lot of work. So it's a lot of sacrifices, but it's worth it.
Yeah. And your customers speak for themselves, because I think the person, so I learned about it first, I said through Johnny Polizzi, makeup artist, founder of CMAD that I used to intern for, but also Grant Carpin, who loves you, and he was like, you got it, and I was like, oh, that's like that. He was the one that sold me, because I was like, oh, that's the third time I've heard about them. I need to get them now. So make sure you check out Lash Lash and Mary Shten. Mary, I know that we're kind of meeting for the first time. You're probably just getting introduced to the podcast, but my favorite game that I always play with every guest on my podcast is Would You Rather. Have you ever played Would You Rather?
Yes, I love games, so let's do it.
Yes, let's do it. So I have a Would You Rather Lipstick Biddies cards that are now available in the merch store for pre-sale. They're available in January. So I guess by the time you're listening to this, they'll probably be like available to ship. So go ahead and pick a card and then read, Would You Rather, and then read the back.
Okay. Would you rather your client comes to their appointment with a full face of makeup, or your client's significant other is micromanaging the entire appointment?
Both like
I know. I'm like the significant other. Oh my God! I'm like, what would be the worst?
Basically, one would be like a time suck, and the other one would be like just like kind of like an inconvenience, I guess.
Yeah, I think the second one. I think like I can talk people through the process, and with even micromanagement, I can figure out how to like do my way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
You seem like a people person, so like that's part of our jobs is learning how to talk with people. And how many of us have been in that situation where we had someone trying to micromanage, whether it's like the mother or the bride or the significant other, and it's our job to like navigate those situations.
Yes, exactly, and like you just need to figure out and make them feel comfortable too, and trust you, and yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mari, so much. And can you let our listeners know where they can find you and your brand Lash Lash, and anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Well, so Lash Lash, you can find us on Instagram at lashlash.nyc. Our website is lashlash.nyc. My personal is Mari Shten, and I'm like, do I want to tell? I know, you guys follow your dreams. Yes, that's it.
We love that. Thanks, everybody, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you.